to your September Astro Dice reading. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, guys, let's see what's going on with you. Best message coming out. Got the sun coming out. Ooh. Into the 12th house with some Leo energy. Interesting. Okay. Your immortal spirit, purpose, and destiny is involved. Nice. Going straight to Leo. The energy is flamboyant, dramatic, proud, and passionate. It focuses on the importance of self-belief. And we have the 12th house. This is the area of your life that is overwhelming. You yield to greater cause of power. So whatever is kind of overwhelming you this month in the 12th house, we'll see how this is going to go out. Going out with a bang. Okay. So this has something to do with your purpose and your destiny. It's going to give you that Leo strength. It could also be there could be some dramatic moments going on as well. We are still in Mercury retrograde, so we'll see. Good news is that Venus is going direct, so thank God for that in the very beginning of the month, first week of the month. So straight in here at the beginning of the month, middle of the month, end of the month, we have playing it safe. So what Libra got too, that's interesting. You could be dealing with a Libra, just saying. But definitely playing it safe. But feeling like you are at a milestone. So, wow, hold on. Honoring the path. Oh, you know I see it. You know you're at a milestone. You know that you're like right there to honoring that path, to getting that victory. You are right there. So you're kind of playing it safe. You're just kind of staying out of the limelight. Chilling. I don't want to be a part of the crowd right now. I just want to chill, kick back, relax. You probably were already limelighting a lot, but you do have the Leo, which can make you limelight again, right? But yeah, it looks like right now you're just kind of chilling it, just chilling. You did all your dramatic stuff. You did everything you felt like you needed to do, and it's just time to kind of relax right now as you're waiting for your reward to come in, as you're honoring this beautiful path that you have made for yourself, Gemini. Yeah, you put in a lot of hard work, so in productivity, and you're just waiting for your rewards. Yep, pause and surrender, absolutely. With the Hangman, with the Knight of Pentacles, I can definitely see that. It's like, you know what, I'm just surrendering. I see where I'm going. I know what I'm doing. Things are different than they were before, and you can feel that energy, and you know it, because you are waiting for the fruits of your labor. So you're definitely at the milestone with there it is, the Ace of Pentacles, waiting for your reward. You've been manifesting, knowing what you're doing is going to make you happy. Although you do have a backsliding relationship. Do you? Whoa. So honoring your path. Knowing that you made the right decision. It was kind of a difficult decision that you were weighing your options for a long time, but you do know that whatever you're doing now, you could be getting a divorce, that you made the right choice. You know you made your right choice, and you're honoring the path that you chose. Yeah, and it just feels like you're playing it safe because you don't want any disagreements. You're avoiding any kind of conflict or any kind of hustle, bustle, anything. Just time to relax. So definitely waiting for this opportunity, waiting for whatever your Ace of Pentacles is. Like I said, you do have a backsliding relationship over here. There even could just be somebody was acting foolish. Okay, and you just want to take yourself out of the game for a minute, right? Over here, you do have the Ten of Cups. Whatever you're doing, you know you're going after your own divine blessings. Whatever you're doing, you're pulling yourself away from either a really bad relationship, and you're going for the gold over here for yourself. You might even have a new love coming in with the Ace of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, and the Page of Wands. You may not know that this person is coming in, but it is a part of your soul destiny. This Page of Wands, I'm telling you, this Page of Wands that's coming in is a soulmate. This is, I'm going to grab a card for that for a second. That almost looks like it's divinely done. You've had enough of this other relationship. It looks like you're pulling yourself out of this relationship. And it looks like you both have come to, I don't know why, I want to say you both have come to this conclusion that this is not working. Clarify on the Page of Wands. Yeah, very soon. Very soon you'll be expressing your love. Yeah, so it's like, there's a lot of discovery and a lot of free spirit over here. Clarify on this Hierophant over here really fast. Yeah, wedding in reverse. That's a divorce. For those of you who are getting a divorce or separating from this relationship, you know that's what it is. It's lack of passion. You're going to go for your own passion, things that make you more passionate. There's too many red flags, and definitely there it is, separation. Yep. Yep. And you guys could have been soulmates, okay? Because a soulmate is, that's a separation of a soulmate. That's saying soul contract is over, and you guys pretty much know that. Whether it's, you know, it doesn't matter what it is. It's done. That was your soulmate, and it's over, and you're waiting for a new soul contract. You're waiting for someone new to come in, who could be this beautiful fire sign, or that fire sign is leaving, and you could have someone else coming in, which could be have water in their chart. In the middle of the month, and yeah, I see it. And this is what's overwhelming you. You're overwhelmed by this situation that was very overwhelming for you. It could even be very overwhelming because you're waiting for this divorce to go through. You're waiting for, you see what I'm saying? Maybe it's just been a very overwhelming situation. You have great gratitude over here in the mid-month with friends and colleagues. So it looks like you're going to be hanging out with your friends, colleagues a little bit more. There are some things that are going on around that, which is very nice. Okay. And you're building courage back up. So you could definitely feel like your courage is coming back around, because it just, yeah, the back and forth of the situation from the beginning of the month is pretty much just kind of, it's dissipating. Right there, yeah, because it looks like it was conflict. A lot of crazy water going on in the beginning of the month. So that's why I see what now why you're playing it safe, why you're avoiding, yeah, you're avoiding conflict with this person. So for others of you, if you know it's not a relationship, then it could definitely be something, you know, whatever it is, could be work, family, friends, whatever it is. For the majority of you, it looks like this relationship. Great gratitude over here, though. You are feeling very grateful. Wow, there's a huge turnaround where you're feeling very proud and very passionate. You know, that dramatic could also be over here as well. It could have been why you're also pulling yourself out. Maybe they're playing victim and being very dramatic. But the great gratitude over here is really showing a lot of proud and passionate energy going on, as you are the emperor. It looks like, you know, you are holding on to that respect and that leadership skills that you have. You could even be hanging out with your dad a lot, or hanging out with someone who is a father figure, and they could, you know, really be giving you a lot of focus. Could even be the boss at work. Maybe they're helping you out. Maybe you're very grateful. Maybe they give you extra time at work, however it was. But it does look like whatever's going on over here, it just feels like the structure and the way that you're feeling, guys, is so different from the beginning of the month. I mean, wow, the energy is very different. With the friends and colleagues over here, it looks like there could be some kind of outing or something going on over here where you're with your friends and colleagues. Yeah. King of Wands. The Queen of Pentacles, yeah. Could be hanging out with the Capricorn or the Sagittarius. It just feels like it's very relaxing. You're actually enjoying yourself a lot. And you could be hanging out with Libra. So you could say that my three friends I'm hanging out with are Capricorn and Libra. Right? Doesn't have to be, of course, but what it's really saying is, you know, I'm feeling very good right now, and everything's just really working out. And I'm really enjoying, you just really enjoying yourself over here. You could even got a little bit of a money raise going on over here from the boss. But however it is, you feel like you're it's very relaxing. I think this is time in your life right now where you actually are going to feel at peace, Gemini. Because I don't think for a while you really felt peace. You try to surrender, relax, drink some hot tea, whatever it was, kick your feet up. But there was always kind of this edge, right? Like, what the hell are they doing now? Why do you keep texting me? I said no. I can't block you yet because the divorce paperwork's not through yet. You see what I'm saying? So it just feels like there's kind of this twinge of this, like, you're on my nerve, and that's what's overwhelming you. But it does feel like in the middle of the month, finally you feel like you could retreat. Maybe you're going on a retreat with some friends, leaving the big city behind and going out to the wilderness, right? To go relax, going to a day spa, doing something, but whatever it is that you're doing, even if it's just going out for drinks with your friends, you feel there's this very relaxed feeling. I don't think you felt for a little while. With the courage over here, very courageous. Yeah, finding your adapting more to this situation and balancing out your decisions a lot better. And things seem to be moving more at a balanced pace for you, right? It doesn't feel like it's all over the place. You finally feel like you're balanced. Yeah, because whoever you're dealing with before could be very greedy. They're obsessed with you. There's something going on. They might be financially inept where they're asking you for money back and forth, and they have some material loss, however it is. Or maybe you had some material loss and now you've got money and now you're being able to time management your money, right? Having a little more. But I do feel this very stubborn energy that's trying to worm itself back into the end of the mid-month. That could be that ex, it could be anybody. But it does feel like it's trying to knock your door down. It doesn't feel like it's just knocking. It feels like it's going to try to knock that door down. It really wants your attention. But you definitely, at the end of the month, have the increase. With personal assistance, this could be a lawyer. This could be a debt management person. Anybody who can be of personal assistance to you as you are going through this transformational time over here where you feel like, okay, good, now I can get all my ducks in a row, right? So with the increase over here at the end of the month, yeah, and going with your inner feelings over here, it is a time where you're going to feel a little moody. I do see that because you do see the disappointments coming through, but you do have an increase, and it's the increase of whatever's going on, but it's also the increase of moodiness, because this person over here is. Well, I'm just going to be very clear cut about the situation, just like this Queen of Swords is. This person's being an asshole. Okay? Just plain and simple. I'm just not going to hold back anymore, okay? Just forget it. Okay? Just say it as it is. He's an arse, okay? Or she's an arse. It's just straight up. So as you're trying to leave this behind and increase, your new beginning and the way that you're feeling, this person is a fool. Yeah, I'm sorry, that's exactly what it is. It's like you're going on a fool's journey, but you're dealing with a fool. How can I have this new start with you're an asshole? So yeah, they're making you a little moody. Okay, so there is an increase. There's an increase of this new beginning that's doing, has better possibilities and you're doing a great job. But there's also an increase of how you're feeling and your emotions are getting all toppled all over the place as this person's being a jerk. They may be trying to make some kind of judgment call or redirect some kind of information. It could have something to do with the divorce or paperwork or whatever is going on within your life, whatever the overwhelming circumstances is. If it's the debt collector people, then you know what? It's like, stop calling me. I said I'll get it to you when I have the money. Beep, right? You see what I'm saying? Been there, done that. But some people just don't shut up, okay? I think I've yelled at them people so many times. Okay. I remember the past when that used to happen. Oh my gosh, I didn't have a cell phone at that time. They just called the house. I literally just used to just not take the phone off the hook. I mean, I literally unplug it from the wall. I mean, that's how bad it was. And they don't care. They don't care. And then they want to threaten you. And it's like, threaten me for what? Go away. It's just like, it's like getting blood out of a turnip. It ain't going to happen. Okay. So you got professional assistance over here. So somebody is definitely helping you. As you go into hermit mode, you're going to do some soul searching to get to the situation over here. Your inner feelings are still a little messed up, of course, obviously. But you're giving yourself a lot of self-care, so that's a good thing. Yeah, but you're just not feeling that inner joy that you were feeling at the mid-month. You were feeling so good at the mid-month, but this person has really, they've spoiled that fun. Whoever you're dealing with has spoiled everything. They may have gotten a new attorney who's just a cold-hearted biatch. Okay? Yeah, it's just because you got the Empress over here. It says you are just so overwhelmed by this situation that for a lot of you, it's definitely causing impatience and anxiety. And then for some of you, you're feeling that kind of inaction again, where you're feeling like I'm kind of like the hangman. I don't know. But it's crazy. Up here, you were really trying to stay calm and stay cool. Down here, you're feeling really good. And over here, you're just all over the place. A lot of blockage. But you're going to take this transformation because you do have the 10 of Wands. So you are feeling those burdens and feeling like you are putting on extra responsibilities and hard work to complete this situation. Right? But it just feels like it is just going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And it just feels like it's not going, you just keep feeling like it's not going to change. It just keeps repeating the cycle over and over. But it's on its way to a transformation, so that Wheel of Fortune will turn right up. Right? Yeah, Spirit says it's just trying to detach from this control that this person feels that they have over you. Could be dealing with a Capricorn. However it is, but it does feel like there is a little resistance. It feels like you're trying your hardest to get away from the Nine of Swords, but there's this deep-seated worry that things are not going the way you want them to go, or it's not getting done properly, or it's not getting done fast enough, which kind of sucks because oh my gosh, in the very beginning of the month, it was like, yes, you're doing so good. I know, though. I know. It's that ups and downs and turns, and I just think that whatever's going on is just not working fast enough. What is the overall for the month? The overall message for the month? I'm almost at the point where I just want to get into the next month and just tell you guys, you know what? It was okay in the beginning of the month. It's going to look good in the middle of the month, and it looks not so great at the end of the month. And let's just get and then I just want to say, forget the end of the month. Let's just go straight into October and get this crap done, right? Because Virgo season looks okie dokie. Libra season's turning out not so wonderful over here. Well, it says that through the struggles and the inner resources and all the lack and everything that you have going on over here, and all of these things that are going in your head and being on the edge, it says the overall outcome of the situation will be the 10 of Pentacles. But we know that, though, here, too, because you're waiting for your 10 of Cups. You're waiting for that very next, thing to come through. It's just, you know what it does? It says it's going to take long-term success. So it's going to work in your favor. But Gemini, I think it's going to work in your favor. I think that and it's going to be after the transformation. Yes. I think, though, the thing that is the pain in the ass, though, is actually just that. Waiting for it to be over. Waiting for whatever is going on, even though it's on its way out the door. It's just waiting for it to go away. Yeah, so you can have your 10 of Cups. But until then, it's almost like you're just going to keep getting agitated, agreeing to disagree with this person, this situation, right? I feel like for some of you, they're just super disrespectful. You're having a hard time. But it does say that, overall, you will have the Ace of Cups. But yeah, there is a lot of diversity around you guys. A lot. Yeah, it does. It feels like as soon as you stop focusing on the situation, it moves right back at you again. See, it's like I'm focusing at work and I'm not worried about it. And as soon as I'm not focused on it, boom, here they come. Oh, it's like the devil in disguise. It's like, why? I'm not even focused on you anymore. Okay. Well, at least at the end, it looks like in the very, very end, I can't tell you exactly when this is coming in because I actually did something I don't do. You guys watch these videos enough, you know exactly what I don't do. I dug deeper in an astrodice. Shh, don't tell the other signs. Right. Because we don't do that. I did though because it was kind of, yeah, it was kind of driving me crazy. So the overall card is focus on your priorities. Try not to focus on this person. They're going to drive you insane or this problem. Yeah. But yeah, that could be in October. I'm telling you guys right now, I didn't ask for what month. I just asked when it was going to be over, what the outcome was. So this could be anywhere between, October. It's going to be different for everybody. So it could be October, November. It could go straight into, right? It could even be going straight into December. See, I got Sagittarius. Okay, it's almost like for a lot of you, it actually started. Right? Some of you, it literally started in Virgo season. And it'll go straight from Libra straight into Scorpio, straight into Sagittarius. So for a lot of you, I think it's going to be done somewhere between November and December. Some of you could even say, nah, it's a divorce. It'll take 6 months. Okay, if it's going to be something like that, it could be Pisces season before it's completely over. If you know that you have a lot of assets and a lot of crap going on, then it'll probably won't be done until Capricorn Pisces season. You're right. Right. But for the majority of you, though, I'm telling you, it's going to be done somewhere between November and December. Yeah, because some of you might have even started in Cancer season. Yeah, it's going to be a couple of months, though, for sure. This one will probably come up a little bit. Probably a little bit more and more and more as we get closer into it, so we will see. Okay, guys, at least in the end, you guys win. Okay? With the Ace of Cups. After this is all transformed, within, 3 or 4 months, you will have the Ace of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. Thank God. And then it looks like this new soulmate will come in, unless you guys already know that this person's on their way or you've already met. You guys may have already met, and it just hasn't gotten to that next level yet. Okay? Until next time. Peace and love. Bye-bye.